Hello, I'm kind of re-uploading this video. So originally, this was part of the series Nick's Backlog Challenge, where, as it'll become very clear in a moment, spin a wheel, lands on a game, play the game, bing, bang, boom. The difference is that in Nick's Backlog Challenge, the thumbnail and the title doesn't say what the game is because people want it to be a mystery. But I know there are people who don't want it to be a mystery, and you're just not going to click on that series ever, and that's okay. Or maybe you will after you watch this video. But so this is just the same exact video. The only difference is that I put this little bit right now in the front of that video, and you notice I didn't name the game, so I can reuse this. And it'll have the title, name of the game in the title, and the name of the game in the thumbnail. That's all. So if you might have watched this already, or maybe you just found this through the algorithm, that's okay. But enjoy, and if you want to see some other random games, Nick's Backlog Challenge, I'll link the description or link the playlist in the description. Enjoy the video. Bye. Hello, and welcome to another me spinning a wheel to see what game I play to clear off my backlog. Part 3. So far we've gotten South Park, The Fractured Butthole. We've gotten Wild Arms. Let's see what we get next. There's still 41 games on this wheel. Let's give it a spin. Oh no. Oh no. I don't even know if this game is gonna run. Here's a background of this game. Let me pull it up on Steam, because it's important that you know this. Also, I have my PlayStation on in the background. I gotta deactivate that. There we go. Okay, so here's what we need to explain about this game. Where is it? When did I download this? I think I bought it on sale for like $2. Yeah, I bought it like 3 weeks ago. So let me Google this game, because I don't really know much about it other than a couple of my friends on my Steam friends list have played it. So it's Recettear, an item shop's tale. It was originally released in 2007. I think for Games for Windows Live was where it was released. Let me read the Wikipedia article here. A role-playing game developed by Japanese Dojin maker Easy Game Station for the Windows operating system. The game follows a young girl named Recette who is charged by the fairy Tear to run an item shop out of her house to pay off a considerable debt her father had accumulated before his mysterious disappearance. The eponymous shop, I don't know how to pronounce that word actually, is a portmanteau of the lead character's names. In the game, player controls Recette and several areas of gameplay, including bargaining and haggling for clients with goods, accompanying an adventure into randomly generated dungeons to acquire loot or acquire goods to sell. Goal of paying back the debt with a fixed deadline. Game first released in 2007 at the 73rd Comiket in Japan, which has been localized into English by indie localization company Carp Fulgur, and was released internationally on September 10, 2010 via digital distribution platforms. Recettear is the first independently made Japanese game to be distributed through Steam. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Though Carp Fulgur only expected about 10,000 sales and titles in the Western markets, the game warmly received by critics and its reputation spread throughout word of mouth, leading to over 300 sales by 2013. Game had sold over 500,000 units on Steam as of 2017. Allowed to look towards other Dojin titles to localize, as well as help pave the way for more games to reach international market. Okay, let's look into it. Yeah, so this is like the first Japanese indie game to reach Steam. So I don't know how I originally discovered it. I think I heard someone mention it, but I did want to point out, if I can find the store page, hold on. So it has overwhelmingly positive reviews, which is the highest tier you can get. Recently it's very positive, but 95% overall. Okay. Just looking at some guides, but okay. Or some reviews. So I have not played this game. I have not tested it. I have it installed. Let's take a look. All right. Recettear, a 2007 PC game. Let's try and get through this. The controls are a little weird. X does not confirm. Circle does not confirm. Square confirms on my controller. Oh boy. Oh, for the love of, she's still asleep. Does she really not understand how important today is? Merple, can't eat another bite. But I can always find room for yummy candy, mimble warble. Okinasai, which I know means wake up please, obviously. Why are you so much bigger? Who wins it? Oh, Tear, good morning. You don't have time for good morning, Recette. Are you planning on spending the rest of your life dreaming of sweets? Today's the day we set for opening the store. Oh, we did? Oh, we did? Oh, yeah, we did. Merde. Merde? That's not English. Of all the... Listen, go wash your face and make yourself presentable, and then join me downstairs in the storefront. Okay, I'll be right down. The audio sounds a little bit... Like, the voice audio sounds a little crunchy. Not crunchy, but it sounds like... Not quality. Hey, sorry I kept you waiting. Okay, Tear, let's open the shop now. Capitalism, ho! Patience, Recette, it is a virtue you will need. We'll take care of a few matters before we officially open. Oh, like what? Well, I somehow doubt that a store without anything to sell is going to attract all that much business. Oh yeah, we don't have anything to sell, so what do we do? Sorry, we need to establish a stock of items for the store. We have nothing to sell, we can not claim to be much of a shop. That's true. So where should we go to get stocked up? The best way, I think, would be to visit either the town market or the Merchants Guild. We need to give our regards to the head of the guild regardless, so that should probably be our first stop. That's a place run by that old guy, right? Guild operates as a wholesaler for local merchants, so if we stop by, we can purchase initial stock. It would not hurt to give our polite regards to the guild chief either, especially since the guild is the organization that allows us to operate here in the first place. Okay, got it. Let's go right now. You want to leave the shop, head to the front door, currently located in the upper right-hand corner of the store. But I wanted to leave through the window like an action hero. To eternity and... Recette! Oh, okay. Well, look at... I'm little... made of Sprite. I'm a Sprite in a 3D world. So for... Real quick, just to go over... I have played games similar to this, which I assume now probably take inspiration from this game. The two biggest ones I would say are Moonlighter and Potionomics. Potionomics is more about making potions, but it seems like it has similar vibes of like hiring someone else to get materials and then coming back and selling them. And then Moonlighter, you acquire the materials yourself. But I assume that 'cause some of the shop management games I've played probably took inspiration from this game without me ever knowing. This menu, however, reminds me mostly of Monster Rancher. Konnichiwa. A girl in a fairy, you two are. Yes, you're Recette and that loan shark. While that is not, well, an incorrect assessment, could I ask that you refrain from calling me a loan shark? It's alright, mister. She and I are partners. Don't be mean. Forgive me. Partners it is. So how are the preparations for running the shop? Sorry, it just occurred to me that he called me a fairy, and then we were like, hey, we're partners. You can't say that. And he's like, my bad. Which, you know. So how are we're roommates. So how are the preparations running, for running that shop coming along? Quite well, thank you. In fact, we plan on opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Very good. You two know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll be glad to help. Appreciate your kindness. Thank you. We appreciate your kindness. Thank you very much. Not a problem at all. So you came straight here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up to the counter then. Let's get you two sorted. This is our first time stocking up. Our funds are limited, so do not go overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. KO. Alright. Talk. Just a moment. You have not yet purchased anything. Where are you going? Please. Oh, X is to leave, so that's what. What is the guild? Right, so a guild is essentially a group of people in the same kind of business who cooperate with one another. Since the prices on items can vary from store to store, hard to do business if there isn't a base price between them, right? So the Merchants Guild is for. We manage wholesaling and keep prices stable throughout the city. So we require that everyone who wants to do business around here register with the guild. Know where your store, Recettear, is already in the books. Ain't all just paperwork and red tape, though. Now that you remember, you can pick up stock for your shop here and get access to a few other benefits, too. Here to help, so make sure, feel free to make use of us, okay? What can I do here? Able to get good goods for a set price. Most of what we can is practical stuff, though. Weapons, armor, inventions, test towns, main market with worth. With the food stuff, the net comes real flashy stuff as part of a league. Money to get payments and that kind of stuff. You all to go to dungeon stopping yourself to buy a customer will buy if any as low as you make it an actual profit. Make it better selling your customers. Okay. Merchant level as well. Your ability as a merchant. As it goes, you'll figure out how to redecorate or even expand your store. Heck, you might even be able to convince me to lay some more of a premium items. How to raise your symbol, buy, sell, trade. That's the art of doing what you do. About the town. The city's getting a bit famous for the old ruins and the letter of we've studied for a while. They're all here to try to strike a wrestling. I was hunting for fat loot. Sorry. I had to stop. Hunting for fat loot, they call it. Well, I don't know what they see in chasing it after oversized loots, but presents have brought a lot of new merchants to the city and won't complain better than ever. Everyone might be arrested for problem. Most of them will take it to the pub. Never the one time's pleasure even go to Little Nippa. First faithful was oh my god, it just keeps going. Like I know I clicked this, but I just didn't expect there to be a novel here. For example, the pub only opens evening, pretty much open all the time. Okay. Wait, if you're always open, how do you find time to visit that pub? For that matter, when do you go home? Let me see, if you had that kind of Wi-Fi, you'd be at work and sauce at all hours too. Oh my god, dude. Yo, I hate my bitch wife. This is the second game in a row that's made a comment about hating their wife. Like, I don't understand. Are the people from 2007 and earlier okay? No, is the answer. We know the answer. Jesus Christ. Man, I forget I asked. Anything you don't know, just ask. No! Oh, there's a skip button. Holy shit, you just hold down circle. Alright. But unknown items. Now, if you go dungeon diving, you'll find a lot of stuff which you won't be able to identify at first. Oh, it's just... yeah, I get it. How did I skip... oh, you can only skip it if you've read it before, I guess. Immersion level goes up, you're able to sort out this pick the best material from up and manage to get one of the traps. Okay. I have played a game where you have to identify items before. Once a few immersion levels are under your belt, you'll be able to fuse items here at the guild hall. There's quite a few items you can only have a fusion, so I'd be real familiar with that furnace if I were you. Remember what you get. Effects, put in say, plus similar quality. Keep an eye on what you're fusing to. You don't want to waste it. I'm sure they'll give me a tutorial on this later. Okay. Buy. Worn sword, long sword. One long sword. Oh, that was so loud. Also, that was most of my money. Fuck. Oh no. It's all so expensive. Oh no. I've made an error. I made a terrible mistake. I went too hard too fast. Okay. Although I kind of feel like it'd be hard to get less at this point. Here, where are those gloves? No. The clothes. Let's buy one of those. The sound effect for the shop being sold is so loud. There is a way to change the options. I don't know if I can do it from here. Right then, will that be all? Yep, this is perfect. Should return when our stocks run low again. I'm looking forward to it. Here, a little something extra. It's a startup gift. A PNG of a bread, or a JPEG. Yay, walnut bread. Thanks a bunch. Alright, little lady, give me your all. Capitalism ho! Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us at any rate. Adam Smith? Isn't Adam Smith one of, like, the pilgrims? That's a crazy pull. Hold on. Adam Smith. Scottish economist and philosopher is widely regarded as the father of economics. He's best known for his 1776 book. Hey, nothing else happened that year. Okay. Sure. What a fucking pull. Adam Smith. Alright. Very well, it's time to give you a crash course on the basics of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First, we need to put some items on display. If we don't have our goods for people to see, hardly expect customers to buy them after all. So I just need to get these counters. Just so, once you know where you wish to place something, choose what you wish to place in that spot by pressing the primary button. Primary button? You will understand when you try it, trust me. Now remember what you place will affect how people perceive the store, so think carefully before you place something. Right. Now then, to start off, why not line up what we purchased on one of the counters? Okay. Longsword. Recette, may I speak with you a moment? Sure, what is it? Those counters by the window. Items you place there are visible to anyone passing by on the street. As such, putting eye-catching items of the sort makes you think, I want to buy this more than anything. On those counters, the core principle of running a shop like this. The very real way, those counters are the face of the shop, and what is placed there greatly affects interest in our business, so choose what to place there very, very carefully. Oh, I never thought of it like that. Okay, I'll be careful. I think that's the best item I had already, anyway. How do I set the price now? Oh, wait, I've got this walnut bread, too. Here. Alright, that should do for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look dumb? Do not worry, everything looks good enough for a first attempt. Now I need to teach you how to actually sell things. Please go sit at the counter. Righto. I do like her sprite. It's very cute, very chibi. Well then, the items are in place, and now you need to learn how to actually sell things to people without embarrassing yourself. Okay-o. Alright, to start with, I will lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Yes, Professor. Students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Right. Now then, when the customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. Homicide. Greeting that customer helps them to feel comfortable and relaxed while in the store. Their comfort is fundamental to your business. Remember that as we continue. Now, a typical customer will find an item that they want on display. They'll come over to the counter to pay for it. Let me demonstrate. Could I get this, please? What they will want will be in the target window. You'll be able to see the name and the base price. Pay close attention to that base price. Also, if you press button 3, you expand information on the item in question. Select the custom.x program included with Recettear. Wish to check or alter your button configuration. You know that there was a program like that when I went to load the game up. That does make sense now. Wait, button 3, custom X. Focus for sight. Your life is hard enough to control as it is. Okay. Now then, you must decide what price you wish to offer. In general, you want to try to name a price higher than the base. Try naming a price if you will. Let's see. You likely notice... I was just supposed to go set it. You likely notice the base price serves as your default. To raise your offer, press up. Press up? Okay. That seems like a fair price. Yes, very good. That is how you adjust your offer. As you might be obvious, if a customer is satisfied with your offer, it is a sale and you get a little bit of experience along with the money. Price too high, however, a customer can simply walk out. Monochrome trained me for this. Learning to determine the proper price, there lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with the price, not so much they want to storm out, then you can negotiate. Remember what I said about comfort earlier? That's the key here. Offer prices, you don't make it so outrageous the customer feels you're not acting in good faith. So if they disagree but stay, offer a new price. Ideally, you will lower their offer a little and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they really are willing to pay your initial price. However, whether or not you risk testing that possibility is up to you. How long can you keep haggling? Well, that depends on how regular a customer the person in question is. If you're starting out, you will not be able to haggle for very long. But after customers begin to trust us a little, and haggle for a longer period of time. Well then, time to put your theory into practice. Okay. Welcome. Can I get this, please? Okay, pick a price, right? It needs to be higher than the base price. Up, up, up. Oh, up, up, up. Good. At this level, a customer will likely buy immediately. Really? 25%? I guess a 25% knockup's not that much. Like, from the... What's the retail versus the gross price? I forget what do you call it when you buy it. Alright, then now for the fine over haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly, but as I mentioned, there's a limit to how long you can haggle. You have to deduce a customer's desired price and go from there. Say deduce their desired price, but how do I... Large number of stores sell at about 30% over base price. Well, thank you. That's super helpful. Like, it's not a hard and fast rule. People usually accept that price level. Usually. If you manage to go over that, you'll make a lot of money, but you do not want to risk driving a customer away. Right then. So as a customer, I am haggling. Could you make it a little bit cheaper? Okay, gotta make it cheaper, but not too cheap. The price has gone up. No. Raising the price situation like this only served to anger a customer. Alright. There we are. Reducing the price to this level makes a sale likely. That covers just about everything. Now let us put the entire election into practice all at once. If you can sell me an item, you'll be ready for what lies ahead. Let's begin. Welcome to Recettear. I'd like to take this, please. Steel sword? I did not have that in stock. Okay. Could you go a little lower, perhaps? You know what? I can. Just for you, because you're a good customer. Yes, an excellent price. I'm a fucking pro at this. Thank you so much. Yeah, I sold the sealed sword for 3,900 picks. Excellent. Let's do that one more time just to be sure. Really? I feel like I understand. Okay. Sure can. Could you go a little lower, perhaps? Overlong haggling will anger customers. Try again. We'll try again. Keep the principles of salesmanship in mind. Okay, so I did really need to lower it. God, how many times we're gonna fucking sell this? Alright. Thank you so much. Excellent. Expertly done. If you ever wish to practice again, simply ask me anytime we were in the shop. I hit my microphone when I did that, sorry. That is essentially how it goes. You're quite good for someone who has never done this before. Really? We still have a little bit of time left today, so go ahead and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them in the same way we just practiced. Are you sure it'll be okay? No worry. As the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. You learn as you go. Now then, I'll open us up. Go on and sit at the counter. Okie dokie. Hi there. This is nice. You want some bread? Alright. This is the price. Come on, you can certainly charge less than that. Of course I can. That was my opener. Yeah, this is a good shopping. You fucking idiot. You fucking fool. Thank you so much. Yeah, I sold walnut bread for 1,300 picks. Or 130 picks. Congratulations, you did well. I sold stuff. Me, Reset, I sold stuff. Like to people. Hey, Tier, I'm so happy. I did it, Tier. I did it. Papa, I did it. You're going to give me my, And that's how we started running an item shop. Oh, you're wondering why we started an item shop at all? I'm not. I read the description. I'm not wondering. You don't have to show me. I know. Well, to explain that, you need to understand how Tier and I first met. Oh, no. Okay. Easy Game Station presents. I'm so tempted just to skip it. I read it. I don't need to see it happen. Although there might be some funny dialogue. A tale of a fairy, a girl, and some absolutely fucking positive music in the background. Beep, 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 beep. How to run an item shop. Recettear. I'm excited to release this video because I know for a fact that a couple of people in my audience are going to be like, yo, Recettear! And I'll be like, how the fuck did you know this game existed? And then everyone else can be like, what the fuck is this? Let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said I'm gonna be a hero and then took off without saying when he'd be back. Really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. The sound effects are so fucking loud. I wish I could change them. But I don't know if I can... How do I save? Hold on. Can I save? Turn the title screen. Fix window aspect ratio. I didn't know you could do that. Display scaling. That's fine. I'll leave that stuff as is. Okay. As soon as the game gives me a chance to save, I'll try and back out to the main menu. What? Papa would knock. Who is that? Yes, who is it? Oh, there's nobody here. Wait, what? At my feet. I do not have a good understanding of the size of Tier. You are Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass? Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I'm the one asking questions. Again, you are Recette Lemongrass? What a fucking last name. Yes, I'm Recette. My name is Tier. I'm an agent of the Term Finance Company. Finance Company? I'm here to collect a payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here's the contract and my identification. Loan repayment, in plainer terms, I'm here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, this house will be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating collateral... Seize? What? Papa isn't... He's not here. Yes, I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assumed he might have returned here. File photo. Okay. Even if he is not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this. Quite. As the sole remaining member of his household, we should require that you pay his debts instead. You what? But that's how am I supposed to... I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all be repaid at once. There's still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I going to get sold off in parts of distant foreign lands to repay father's debts? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Maybe I eat a lot of spinach that can replace my blood. And oh, but I don't want to be a sailor. What am I going to do? Ahem. Please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue where you're getting these ludicrous ideas from, but I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was sent here to ensure that you won't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. But what? I have been sent to support you to the fullest of my abilities so that you may repay the debt via labor. What? But I never worked a single day in my life. All right, I'm not in our corner anymore. You need to fucking work. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you're willing to work. Aww. You not wish to work? Then that's it. The house's terms. Now I'll have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will be, work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You're aware, of course, this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of the many city lanes. Therefore, propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? What? Really? I was going to say, how much longer is it going to go on? Apparently still going. Reset? Mademoiselle Lemongrass? It's only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? I'm being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish. Foolish, even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused. On top of that, her father's probably... That dude definitely lived, by the way. Like, he's going to be some idiot. He's going to come in like a goddamn himbo at the end of the game and be like, oh, what do you mean? I fought the dragon. Wait, outside. Oh, it's cute. Yanus. It's done. Hey, Tyr, look, it's done. Mire. What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Yes, well, it's quite well made. However, I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, Is there a problem? Well, the name. You're quite sure you've thought that through? Recettear. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So put Recet and Tyr together in Recettear. Yeah, I got that. Thanks. I didn't need like a scene like in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix where they show how they put an X in the middle of Sora to make Roxas. I get it. Thank you. It's not that hard. Isn't it neat? Well, that is to say the sentiment is commendable, but it's the two of us opening the store. So the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it's not that, but well, that is decided. Recettear ho! Recettear. Mispronounce it even slightly and Recettear, racket. This job's going to be more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. Get it? A racket. And so a fairy suddenly entered my life. One thing was for sure. It sure wasn't going to be dull. Thanks for that abrupt lore drop that I did not need. Merd. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Tear. Let's do the very best we can. Reset, wake up. Who's on first? Implying that baseball exists in this universe, by the way. Oh, Tear, right, good morning. Clock does not have a good morning hand. Reset, you're the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Yeah, right. Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? The smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Tyr, let's give it our all. Well, if you really are dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. Can I play the game, please? Can I play the game, please? I have an item shop and stuff. It's all cool and awesome, so what do I do now? This is up to your judgment. If you sit at the counter, we can open immediately, or we can reorganize the shop, and we can even go search for new stock around town or elsewhere. Next, a ton of options. How do I choose? I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. So you pick something and we will deal with what comes. Well, okay. Well, I mean, I gotta sell out my inventory first. Oh, she's just chilling. Alright. Oh my god, there's so many customers. Hi, welcome. My daughter-in-law asked me to pick this up. Can't you sell it for just a little bit less? I can sell it for exactly a little bit less. I see, that's a fine price. Ah! Ah, my ears. Thank you so much. Yippee! Where the fuck were the other customers? What do you mean? Why didn't they buy anything? Do I have a menu? Oh my god, what's this? I have 10,000 due in a week? Oh my god. Okay, now that I've done that. Okay, so let's... Options. The way that it sounds like it's like the echo is getting further away is really funny. Okay. I mean, it definitely sounds much lower, but the problem is that the audio balancing is an indie game in 2007, so it's not like the best. Okay. Well, I mean, the clothes don't really matter. So we should probably leave. Go find some other way to get stock. There's the Market, Town Square Merchants Guild, Adventurers Guild. Check the Adventurers Guild. Say, what's this place? It's the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages expeditions to the various untamed wilderness areas or abandoned ruins near the city. The area is commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. So we can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything we see. If we could do that, we could sell everything we get at 100% profit. Still a very good idea. A great many people have made fortunes that way. Also, one of the Steam banners shows like combat, so it definitely exists. If you wish to do so, however, we must first hire an adventurer. Hire? Can I just pick anybody? The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Ooh, so they turn away people they don't know very well. You should first get to know a few adventurers and build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they'll give you a symbol of their guild membership. Usually takes the form of a card. That in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party. Well, dinner parties usually do not include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you limb from limb. But the analogy does work, somewhat. Right, so first need to meet an adventurer. Which for us should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop, so we should get a few coming in as clients on fairly regular basis. Oh yeah. I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Indeed, just be careful that Recettear is not on the menu. Huh? Something wrong? Well, that guy over there. Listen to me. If I can't work, I can't get the money. If I can't get the money, I can't get the items. If I can't get the items, apparently I can't work. Ah, Kevin, if I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. Wonder what's going on. Seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Well, the guild hardly allows anyone in off the street. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. An item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. Big challenges? Scenario? I have an idea. What? I do believe we found our first adventurer. Wait, what do you mean? By, Tier, wait. Son of a... I burned what cash I had just getting to the city. I ain't in the guild. I don't know what I'll even do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry. Great. Pardon me a moment. You there, adventurer with the seedy look. He just looks like a normal anime boy. What do you mean seedy? Like... well, you two would be... We're a pair of merchants who happen to be passing. Merchants? You heard me talking. Sorry, I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I can tell by your seedy nature that you're attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. Come here. Come on, Tier. Stop with the seedy already. He isn't a plant. So are you two going to prune me or what, Tier? Get it? Plant. He's a plant. What would you like it if we came with you to Hall of Trials? If you require equipment or items, we can provide them. Call you a pair of angels then, but why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon, and then he gives us his card, a sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? So you guys are pretty new at all this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman, yes or no? Yes. Alright then. Heck, I got nothing to lose. Well, aside from my precious life anyway. Yayifications. Is this game gonna say adulting at some point? It's gonna, isn't it? Ugh. It did come out in 2010. Glad to meet you two. I'm Recettear. Nice to meet you. I am Tier. Call me Louis. Louis Olimar. Louis the Swordsman. Good to meet you. Yes, yes. Now then, we will begin the preparation for a dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. I'll return here when you're ready. All right, I'll be waiting here. More tutorials. Tree seed necklace. Charm made of dried seed from distant land seed rattle. I don't know what that means. Cloth cape. Often used by poor adventurers. Old muffler. Wash with care so it's snugly clean and surprisingly protective. What do I actually need? Out of stock. Unthankful statue. Lay on fortunes. Okay. I mean, this is interesting. I don't know what to buy. So I don't know, like, what they'd need. And I don't have that much money. Maybe, like, 2 walnut bread. And, like... Cloth cape is expensive. What about some sandals? I don't have a weapon. Which I just realized. What's the chapel do? Looks like nobody's here. Alright. How about the Merchants Guild? Buy myself a sword? Worn sword. Okay. Can I buy, like, other shit? Leather glove, huh? What did I buy him? Sandals? Windbreaker? I mean, worst case, I can sell this stuff, so I'm not really that worried about it. Scrap plate? Just in case he doesn't accept some of this. And again, I can just sell it later. I wonder if that's enough. Oh yeah, wait, he already had shit. Fuck! Pick the items you wish to bring with you. When finished, select the depart option at the top. Are these my items to bring with me? I'm so confused. Wait, hold on. There's a... No, wait, there was a button. There we go. Characters you can equip, current equipment. Okay, so... I don't know what's better. Am I, like, equipping for him? Should probably give him, like, some bread, right? Pick the items you wish, hit the depart button. Where is the depart button? Price free. Pick the items you should bring with you when finish select the depart option at the top of the list. Oh, top of the list, idiot. Depart. Hall of Trials. So this is the dungeon. Just so, welcome to the jungle, as they say. I got fun games. You know, aren't we going to just hold Louis back here? I mean, I'm not a monster slayer. I'm scared. Two of us are perfectly safe. There's a protective field around the two of us. The monsters, we may as well be invisible. Really, that's amazing. So Louis is perfectly safe too? Or not quite? Why not? Well, in the field, we do not need to worry about monsters, but this is an accomplishment making us virtually intangible to everything inside this place. We can directly manipulate nothing. But we can't collect things. Then why are we here then? That's why our adventure remains outside the field. So he'll pick stuff up for us. Should our adventurer be injured, we can place him in the field and retreat. So we must carry him back, however. We can take very little else with us. One item at most. So even if we run into trouble, we don't lose everything. But wait, I thought you said we can't. Yes, I'll elaborate further if we need later. Actually, we got safely. We can bring as much of our bags will allow us to carry. Cool. As much as our bags will allow. Well, our bags are not bottomless. If we run out of space, it'll be up to us to decide what to keep or discard. So the adventurer focus on adventure. You keep track of what loot he should keep. I guess that makes sense. Okay, O'Day. Let's get to it. She keeps changing how she says okay. Equip items in the bag? Yes. Oh, I get to control the adventure. Okay. And this is a very familiar combat system. It seems it's going to be very Mystery Dungeon-esque. Okay. Oh, items came out even though I didn't kill it. That's weird. Unless that was just money. Unthankful statue. That sells for like 96. That's not great. Is this really... Oh my god, it is. I just saw the map in the bottom right. Oh no. It is a Mystery Dungeon game. Oh, I have a charge attack. I didn't know that. Oh, I think it might have just activated on its own. Ah! My HP. Do I have stamina? I can't tell. Oh, those might be... That might be XP. Because there's that orange or that red meter. It is XP. Okay. Well, that's not great then. Oh, fuck. I love how far he falls back. Getting the shit kicked out of me. Okay, that is to get to the next floor. Alright. Well, I mean, it's not my first rodeo. We obviously have to do the whole thing. Also, people who like, what is it? Azure Dreams, Digimon World 2, Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Get your fill here. Again, this is like, it is just Moonlight. It feels like, this is pretty much almost exactly what Moonlighter was. You run a store and then you go into dungeons to, ooh. How do I, okay, there we go. And you run into dungeons to collect loot to sell said loot. Except if you're all one person who does it. You don't have to like contract people. Honestly, I'm really impressed with the gameplay loop so far. I know it's like just beginning and stuff like that, but it's a good gameplay loop. Buy shit, sell shit, go adventure for more shit to sell. Like there's a reason I like those kind of games. It's almost like I have a pretty good track record of picking the games that I want to play. It's you fucks that I have to like change my fucking taste for. Be like, well, I want to play this, and then I'll make a video, and then you guys will be like, I don't want to see that. And then I'll be like, here's Digimon Slot Part 4800, and you'll be like, oh boy, oh goody goody. I'm kidding. Obviously, I like Digimon. But, like, I wish some of my audience were a little bit more adventurous with what they'll, what kind of games they'll check out. But that's fine. We're making it work. Ooh, I need to identify that. I don't know. Are there other combos I can do? I'm just hitting square. Oh, okay. I have a special attack. I don't know how it recharges. I might have just completely wasted it on air. Oh, are the enemies respawning? That's interesting. That's not really as common. I guess it's really dependent on just when I decide to leave, huh? Because I assume that I'm basically here until my item bag gets full. Speaking of, how do I check? Oh, it's L1. Okay. It's not quite what I wanted to see. Hold on. Okay, so those items I brought with me were pointless. I didn't need to bring these. What happens if I use this? Can't recover. Okay, so that's for HP. Wow, that egg toast goes for a lot. Okay. I guess we'll move on. I know I could keep beating up the enemies on this floor, but I don't know if, like, I have to get far enough to, like, pass the trial. But I also, like, just assume that there will be better shit on higher floors. So it just makes sense to go further. I like that the XP is gems. Reminds me of Spyro a little bit. Fuck. Ooh, red slime. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. That's dangerous. I wasn't expecting them to be organized. They've unionized! As a capitalist, I can't let this happen. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's like a requirements to progress. Doesn't seem like there's a time limit. I don't think there's a hunger meter either, from what I can see. Which, thank God. It's like my least favorite part about Dark Cloud. Because I'm like, oh, yeah, I know you're doing fine and you're winning everything, but you... Oh, that's fucked up. I couldn't tell where the rocks were because they looked like they were in the foreground. Okay. Why did that one say counter? Oh, I must have hit it as it was trying to attack. I keep missing. So I'm not controlling that. It's just like sometimes I just randomly decide to make a crit. And there's like nothing I can do about it. Sorry, sometimes it sounds like there's like a warning sound in the background and I can't figure out what it is. Okay. Not yet. Almost. So I guess if they like make a movement towards you and you attack, it counts as a counterattack. Okie dokie. If this is anything like any other dungeon crawler kind of deal I've ever been to, then I probably have to get to like level 5 and then fight a boss. I keep falling for this. Oh yeah, ready? Ha! I don't know when my my SP came back. It must have been when I leveled up, but a good use of it, if I do say so myself. He's cracked. He's already mastered the game. I can't wait to die and then only bring one item back. It's gonna be very exciting. Yeah, I've never been the type to just immediately escape when you see how to get to the next floor. I always try to clear the floor, just in case. Is that a hat? A cloth hat. This is... I don't... Oh, wow. The way they're animated is a little weird. Okay, they are actually kicking my ass. There we go. Ah! There we go. Okay, I'm gonna not take hits from them first. What I was gonna say is, yeah, I try to clear the dungeon fully before, or clear the floor fully before I go up. So I need you to attack, and then you're open. He's cracked again. He's got it back. Level up again. Nice. I also guess I can just hit them from the side. Oh, fuck. They look like weirdly 3D. It's thrown me off. Like, huge. Okay. I do like that it's just like the first dungeon. I've already encountered 3 different colored slimes. Takoyaki. Taiyaki. Let's move on. Keep hitting X, which is not the correct button. I can't tell, but if my SP is coming back when I level up, or when it's when I change floors. I should keep a closer eye on it, because if it's every time I level up, if I'm close to leveling up, I should just go buck wild to my special attacks. And if it's every time I change floors, then I should make sure I use it up before I go to the next floor. What the fuck is that? Why does this peanut have tentacles? I feel like they came out of nowhere. It seemed easy enough to go. It was weird because they like followed me and they didn't just like go on like a set path. Boom, 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 boom. I really do hope I get another chance to open the shop. Okay. I mean, so far the XP seems good, unless it. I think the only thing that would make me upset is if I find out the XP like resets at the end of a run. I can't tell if I'm getting stronger either. I don't know how to avoid that. Oh, they throw rocks? Yo! They're evolving. They're getting smarter. I think the, like, warning sound that I keep thinking I'm hearing is, like, just part of the background music. In between the xylophone. Do. I mean, this seems very successful so far. Like, I feel like I've gotten a good amount of money. I just don't know, like, I don't want to, like, have to start fresh next time. So, like, I want to make sure that, if there's, like, a task I have to do here, that I, like, finish it. Yeah, I'm super grateful there's no hunger meter and no stamina meter, because it means I can just, like, hack away with wanton abandon. Stop throwing rocks. Stop it. Drop a hoof. Chestnut. Okay, my bad. Yippee! It's not worth that much. I know, because I bought one. Or maybe that one was. Also, we're already starting to get, like, +2 items. Like, seems good. Ooh, I think he got too close and he, like, poisoned me or something. Doing alright though. I think I might be getting it. I do call it like beginner's luck, because if you're fully healed, can't carry anymore. If you're fully healed from some items, I'm sorry. If you're fully healed when you level up, then it's super easy in the beginning, and it gets harder because you lose those level ups. Let me try this. Okay, so we can heal you that way. I don't know how much total it does. I don't know what that does either. Probably gonna have to start doing item management. I wonder if I can upgrade my pack to carry more. This seems good. This seems like what I was supposed to do. But also there's a big open room in front of it, which tells me boss fight. Oh, never mind. This is... Did I do it? I did, didn't I? Yattaze. I've cleared the Hall of Trials. Oh, sweet mystery of life. Now you'll give me money. Way to go, Louis. Recettear. This is all thanks to you guys. We really didn't do anything. This is all well and good, but there's just a treasure house to head it. But who's us to investigate there earlier? Terry, you really do like going for the money, don't you? What? I do not support such foolishness. There's no need to treat me like a flying ball of greed. Hey now. I love me some treasure too. Don't worry, Terry. I feel you on this. Really, you two are completely misunderstand me. So the contents of the chest? Give me a second here. Hey. Wow, cards. It's time to duel? It's an Adventurer's Guild card. Here, Reset. Take one, like we promised. Huh? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you did promise to give us your card eventually. We're not so crass to demand your very first card. You really should think about what you want to give your first. You want to give your first. Ah, you game. No, I want this. Reset, I beg you, please take my very first card. They knew what they were doing. They knew. I'd love to. Thanks, Louie. Awesome. I can't wait to adventure with you two some more. Merd. Really now, young people. Oh, cool. No boss, huh? Hey, Tyr, what's this thing that just showed up? Ah, yes, that. That is commonly referred to as Goho. Or what I adore to return. I don't know what that referenced. If you enter that door, you can return to town in an instant. This one has appeared because we have cleared the dungeon. They are often encountered during normal exploration too. I believe they usually appear roughly every 5 levels or so. My instincts were right. But wait, if we take this back to town when we're halfway in, don't we have to start all the way at the beginning again? Not at all. You can always head back to the floor that had a door on it. In fact, if you do not use the door, you do have to restart. So if you find a door, we should always use it. Almost always. If we need to rest or unload, then we should use the door. Remember, though, returning home takes time. Furthermore, leaving ends the current contract with our companion. We would have to rehire him and choose a new one. If there's something specific in a dungeon that you desire, simply ignore the doors and press onward. Alrighty then, I think we have to go home now, though. Quite so. But just be sure, in the future, please try to avoid referring to this as going home, yes? Okay. I don't understand. I like how I don't hit it to open it. Yippee! Oh, do I have like 1 extra? How did that happen? Oh, because he gave the items back, I assume. Just leave? Thank you today, you did well, you look tired, get some rest. So, okay, we sold a longsword and some walnut bread. We bought nothing. We found a bunch. Exceeded expectations. Profits minus 855. Score difference plus 204. Okay. Set, may I have a moment, please? Sure, what's up? Concerning the debt, I have a suggestion concerning its repayment. You do? Paying it all back at once is wholly beyond your means, so I recommend smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. Wholly beyond? You know, you never told me how big Papa's debt is exactly. That's because you would faint if you found out. For now, it's a secret. I'd faint? As the story begins to build up steam, we will increase payment size. The repayment date nearest to the current date, along with the amount due, will be displayed in the calendar in the main menu. Please be sure to check it regularly. Okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, let's open the store. Well, no, wait. I gotta put the stuff out. I don't have that many. Store atmosphere. That's too much. I can't look at that right now. That's too much. Let's see. Well, first let's go to this thing and let's see what our most expensive stuff is. Wooden chest plates up there. Cloth hat. Summer sandals. Interesting that the +1 and +2 don't seem to do anything. I guess that would be for like the fusion stuff. So maybe I hold on to those. Egg toast. Takoyaki. Or taiyaki. So let's toss the sandals here. Let's toss the cloth hat. Let's toss the wooden chest piece. Cherry +1. That's fine. Tyr, get the fuck out of the way. What are you doing here? We'll put the normal egg toast here. What's the candy go for? 300? Alright. Got this chestnut still. I guess I should offload some of the junk items because I don't really want them. But I don't know what the best one would be. I kind of want to hold on to the egg toast. Ah, fuck it. Put the egg toast here. Okay. Let's open up. Welcome. My daughter-in-law asked me to pick this up. Of course she did. 1,500. Too expensive, girl. Make it cheaper. Alright, he seemed pretty angry about that, so we'll do this. It's a good price. Yippee! Can another person buy for me today? Oh my god, thank you. Oh, it's the Guildmaster. He wants to buy a hat that I definitely bought from him. Oh no, I don't think I did. How do you feel about 1100? Okay. How do you feel about 1050? Yippee! Oh, hey, I know you. Oh, it improve his armor if he buys it. That's cool. I like that a lot. That's awesome. That's a super cool way to do that. Here. For you, my friend. Alright, for you, my friend. There we go. Still making a profit, but also gearing you out for future adventures. Would you sell this to me, me girl? Why do you need a windbreaker? Here, let's do 660. Sell for a bit less. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, I didn't sell everything. That still seemed pretty good. We're making the money. We're at 4,000. Our debt is 10,000. I guess I can just... Since I don't have fusion yet, maybe I should just toss shit here. But I would probably need to move some things. Hold on. Is there an easy way to, like... Yes. Okay. So it seems like these tend to sell first. Which makes sense. Could just start tossing shit out here. Just see what moves. Alright. It's really just this one old man who keeps coming here. Worn sword. Brother, you already have a worn sword. I know for a fact. I like how I, like, hit him with the much too high price, and then I'm like, alright, I'll pay you 30% more than what I bought it for. The cherry. Here. Let's do this. Yeah, but at that price, well, you should pay the fuck up, man. It's not a charity. Madness. What do you mean? It was only 30% more. Whatever, man. I don't need you. It'll sell. Oh, you're gonna get her egg toast that's been sitting in the windowsill. I'm sure it'll taste great. Here. I wonder what I have to do to make people just accept the price. Oh my god, nobody's buying this anymore. Alright, summer sandals. I'll go a little easy on you. Alright, 32. Alright, just a little bit. Okay, there we go. I need to keep making money, so and I want to level up, so I should actually sell some shit. Holy cow, it's late. Time to see you fly by today. Speaking of time, I plan on doing some mild schedule management for you from now on to ensure you're working in an effective manner to pay back the debt. Schedule management? Quite. First, I have broken up the day into 4 time periods: morning, afternoon, evening, and night. What you can do and how much you can do depends on the time of the day. Hey, yeah, the clock's been broken up into 4 areas. Think of each part as a slice of time. Can't imagine trying to play a game that has the clock broken into 4 different sections. That's crazy. Me? I would never. Digimon World 1. Indeed, I thought I would be able to keep your attention if I made it rather similar to some sort of sweet food. Since there's the morning slice, the afternoon, I'm getting hungry. Ahem, anyway. Now explain in detail. Generally, you can only act between morning and night. When night ends, you need to go to bed. Try to run a shop while sleep deprived is unpleasant, so I'll close up when it gets late. You essentially have 2 options for each slice. You can open the store for a time or go about town or business. Not do both at once, so decide in advance what you need to do. To be clear, opening the shop will consume a slice. Returning to the store after going out, regardless of what you actually do, will also consume a slice. That's actually exactly how Potionomics does it. What if I go to, like, the plaza and then the chapel? You can get around town easily enough to avoid consuming a slice with each move. Only when you return to the store will the clock advance. So in that case, I should do a lot when I leave the shop. Yes, that is a good attitude to take. Now, there's another vital element, leaving town altogether. Visiting a dungeon will consume 2 slices no matter what. It will? It takes that long? So if I go in the morning, I'll get back in the evening? That's precisely how it works. Thus, you can only leave for a dungeon at an early point in the day. If it is night, or you have done something else that evening, you cannot go. Because if I did go, I'd get back real late, right? Exactly. Not only would you annoy your adventure companions staying out so late, you would also be dead on your feet the next day after returning. Man, there's a lot to wrap my head around. It's really not. It's like baby's first like time management game. You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Before you know it, you'll be thinking about it naturally. Think so? It helps that you'll always be able to see how much time a particular action will consume. Simply pay attention to the clock. That's everything. If you want to go over this again, somebody ask me when you're in the shop. I'll be glad to go over it as often as you need. Pi K. I think that's a good point to leave off. I get it. It's good. It's pretty solid. It's got a good gameplay loop. You got again, I've seen the games that have like taken inspiration from this game, and like now I get it. Like the only being able to open a shop at certain times, going out and that counting as the same, dungeons counting for more time, equipping your adventurers up. I've seen it before. So this game I think retails for $20, but honestly, just toss it on your wish list. I think I bought it for like $2. Like I think, or like maybe like 3 or 4. It goes on sale a lot. I don't know. When I googled it, it said like remake is one of the options. Or it's one of the like the return things. I don't know if there's a remake in the works for this. Probably not, right? But yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know. Again, I mean, I'm gonna say this every time. My plan with all of the games that I pull in this wheel is I'm just sort of trying to try the games out. I don't plan to do a full playthrough of any of them, but again, if, you know, it gets views, it gets comments, it gets super chats, it gets like anything like that, I could be persuaded to play this game again. Like it would not take a lot to convince me. So it's really balls in your court. And if if you really like it, but the rest of my subscribers don't, my hands are tied. So, but yeah, that was fun. I had a good time with it. I was a little worried it wouldn't run that well. It opened up with no problems and was pretty easy. The only thing I would say is probably drop the voice and sound volume. The sound, mostly because of some of the sounds are just like ear-piercingly loud, like the cash register sound. But pretty solid. I definitely get it. I would play a remake of this like day one. It's pretty good. And again, if you saw this and you're like, oh, this looks cool, or if you played it yourself and you're like, wow, I'd like to find other games like that. My top options, Potionomics, which has a lot of similar stuff, but it's mostly focused on like brewing potions. You use the adventures to get like the ingredients for the potions and stuff like that. It's also like half dating sim. That can make or break for you. I mean, for me, that's a plus, but I don't know what that's for you. But I think an easier recommendation is Moonlighter. Moonlighter is very similar to this game, like very, very, very similar. Different like art style, but like mechanic wise, very close. And I think Moonlighter 2 is in dev, so like that's coming out too. Trying to think of what else. Try the Monochromon minigame in Digimon World 1. I've definitely played other shop games. How about this? You recommend to me what other games play like this, and maybe I'll add them to the wheel. Who the fuck knows? You know, we can do whatever we want. We're ungovernable. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you want to see more of it, you know how to make that happen. If not, that's all good. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.